Howdy y'all, my name is Gretchen. I'm the Restless Thrifter and I'm a reseller on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and other platforms. I'm sharing my sales with you. Today is Friday, January 24th. I'm going to show you what sold, how much I paid for it, and how much profit I'm going to get in the end. These are sales from, I think, 2 days, 23rd and 24th. I have, I think, 7. I'm always like, I think, I don't know. Let's check it out. So I had some interesting sales, very different types of things. First one is a marine layer, size large shirt, archive, stripe, quarter zip, pullover, recent, mock neck. Archive was the name of the style. Recent, I just put that in there because it was like a brand new shirt. Now it did have some co-branding with some sort of, I think it was like a anime company or something. I can't remember exactly, but it's on the back and it's small. Someone sent me a offer of $23.50. I took that. It was a promoted listing, so my fees were a little bit higher. With shipping, they paid $31.60. And I got this on my California trip earlier last year. And so I've had it a while, decided to take that offer. I don't know if the co-branding really hurt it or mattered at all, but I did expect this to sell a little bit faster for a little bit more. I paid $5.89 at a thrift store in somewhere in California. It's either in the Napa area or on the way to the coast. I can't remember. It's been too long. My fees were $8.10. Like I said, it was promoted, so fees were a little bit higher. I'm going to grab a poly mailer, 10 by 13. Got these eBay branded ones that I buy through eBay using my store coupon, shipping coupon that I get for having a store. If you have a store on eBay, depending on the store level, you'll have a coupon worth X amount. Mine is worth $50, and so I usually only have to pay like $4 extra to meet the full $50 and then get what I'm looking for. Weighs 12.2 ounces, so I'm going to round up to 13. And yeah, it's going to cost $6.25 to ship. It's going to Atlanta. And I made $11.36. My goals are to sell things for $30 plus shipping or more in under 3 months. And this was a little bit over 3 months. And to make $20 profit on it. So this didn't work out. But it still wasn't bad. And again, that's my average goal, is to get there. Namely because I don't have the time to list as much as I would need to list of lower dollar items. So I'm trying to up my ASP. Right, the next one is a Depop sale. That's a platform that I list a lot of like quirky and vintage and trendy kind of stuff on. This is a dress that I thought was really cool. It's the Monaco size medium dress, mesh lace sleeve, goth, whimsy goth. I'll probably put witchy in there too. It had a torn sleeve, which is unfortunate. So I listed it low, and it sold through an offer to likers for $12.72 plus shipping. And it sold in 2 months, 2.5 months, which is not bad. My cost of goods was $5.41. I wouldn't have paid, probably wouldn't have picked it up at all with the torn sleeve. I just didn't see that. And maybe it tore when I got home, I don't know. Marketplace fees were only $1.18 because they only charge you a payment processing fee on Depop. Shipping expenses, $0, and my profit is $6.13. So I'm going to pop this in a poly mailer. 10 by 13 as well. And with Depop, you don't actually have to buy the label. The buyer buys it directly from Depop if you choose that option, which is what I do. It's going to Connecticut. At one point, a lady had reached out to me on Facebook Marketplace. Her daughter was playing Lydia in Beetlejuice, which is the first Beetlejuice, which is the character that was played by Winona Ryder. And it would have been a perfect dress, and it was going to be her backup because her costume hadn't come yet. And so I guess it came because she didn't end up buying it, but she was looking for backup options. Would have made a great one. Next sale is one that is different. This is something I got from my husband. It is a vintage lot of Boxcutters, razor blades, advertising pharmacy medication pills. And it's a bunch of vintage box cutters. His family had a store at one point, and I guess we got these along with our shipments. And when we were packing up stuff and moving from Denver a year ago, I noticed that these do sell, so I went ahead and loaded them up finally, and they sold within a day. They're going to Georgia. Yeah, they sold in one day. I had them listed for $24.96. An offer to watchers went out for $23.71. They took that. It actually sold in 3 days, sorry. With shipping, they paid $30.10. My cost of goods was $0 because these were just sitting around our house. Marketplace fees, $4.41, and let's figure out shipping expenses. I want to put these in a padded envelope. Got some down here in the drawers below me. Put it in this one. Pardon the tape noise. One of these days, maybe I'll get silent tape. I got like a big old box of tape, so if you don't like the sounds of tape, my channel may not be for you. I do try to give you a warning though, so you can cover up your ears. All right, let's get this on the scale and measure it. It is 7 by 6 by 1. And it weighs 10 ounces. So it'll cost $5.31 for me to buy the label. $20.38 profit. That's great. So that's the profit I was looking for. That's the quickness I'm looking for. It didn't sell for 30 or more, but it was, since it didn't cost me anything, that was okay. Turned out to be all right. I'm going to cover up some of this old label. Some plain labels. Just keep little bits of label laying around for times like this. Thank you sticker on it. It says thank you for supporting my small business. When I run out of those, I might not buy them anymore. Whoa! I don't think this is on there right. Nope. Okay, the next item is a pair of SAS, which stands for San Antonio shoes. Men's size 13 narrow shoes. Penny 40 slip-on loafer, genuine leather black. Very nice pair of shoes. SAS is like a comfort brand for people who, need to wear orthotics or just have a comfort footbed. It's going to North Carolina. There it goes, County. Sold from an offer from a buyer for $26.50 plus shipping. It sold in 8 months. Took a while. These shoes retail for $275. So this guy's getting a good deal. With shipping, he paid $39.46. My cost of goods was $7.03. Marketplace fees $5.61. I want to put this in a box, and when them being size 13, it's going to need to be a longer box, a long-ish box. I actually bought these specifically for shoes. They're a little bit big for most shoes, but okay, ears. I'm going to say thank you to Jen, the reseller, who gave me a shout out. I know I got a few subscribers from that. That was nice. And I know I lost some subscribers because I was expressing my disappointment and things. I think that's why I lost some, but that's okay. I usually just stick to my ailments, my shipping, my travels. Yesterday I made some comments that people might not have agreed with, and that's okay. I'm just being me. Also may have been a curse word in there. Okay, so it's 15 by 10 by 6. It is shaking around a little bit, but that's okay. It's not much. And they are protected. Weighs 2 pounds, 14 ounces, and shipping label is going to be $10.08. So far, everything's going USPS Ground Advantage, which is the old first class mail. But you can send things that weigh more than a pound, which is nice. I already said it, but they're going to North Carolina. I did end up going to see a movie today. I mentioned to y'all I might go see one, and I saw, it's called Presence. I love scary movies. It was scary. It wasn't really scary, but it was sad, and it didn't feel like it wrapped up the way I wanted. I don't know. I wanted a little bit more, but it was good. Just not sure it was worth seeing in the theater. Okay, guess what's selling? Sport coats. So I have been selling a few sport coats. I'm guessing formal dances is one reason these might be selling. Always searching for my thingamabob. Where in the heck is my razor blade? I'll use these scissors. I know it's in here somewhere. Well, I guess I don't even need it. It popped open on the bottom. See, this is why I like to put extra stickers, because this was sealed with the self adhesive and it popped open. That's why I like to put extra stickers on them. So this is a Ralph Lauren 40 regular sport coat, 100% silk herringbone tweed blazer jacket. Just a classic herringbone. I fold them inside out like this to hopefully keep them from getting too wrinkled. And then I'm going to wrap it up in a couple pieces of paper and then slip it into a poly mailer. I used to do boxes. If this was going out priority, I would just ship it in that box. But it's going USPS Ground Advantage is what they chose. I'm really bad at taping things without the tape gun. Let me show you. Okay, let's do it. It's gonna stay. I'm gonna grab a 12 by 16 poly mailer. It's not what it was when I bought it. Like, that wasn't the size they gave me, but when I measure it, that's what it is. That is what I'm putting. This sold for $41.97. Was that with shipping? Let's check it out. I had it listed for $60. They sent me an offer, or I sent an offer to Watchers for $41.97. Sold in 3 months. I bought this at a garage sale for $5. So with shipping, they paid $52.23. Marketplace fees were $12.83. This was promoted. I bought like 3 sport coats at this one garage sale. This has a couple of little bitty, they could be considered flaws. I took pictures and showed them, but it's really just kind of like the way the weave is, but I showed it anyway, just in case. So this is a good brand to pick up. It doesn't sell for a whole lot, but it is a pretty sure thing, especially if you get it in like a 40 to a 44 regular. 46 also. Even 48. I would get really any size, to be honest. What am I doing? I'm getting the label. Where's the label? Did I print it? I need to purchase it, apparently. $6.53. I don't think that's really what, oh, whatever, $6.53. It's going to Alabama. Or I think they got some snow. And the next one is a Poshmark sale. It is a really pretty pink polka dotted dress. The brand is Eloquii, which is a good plus size brand to pick up. I especially like to pick it up in dresses. Size 16, pink polka dot dress, midi, long sleeve, retro, coquette, twee, and pinup. Those last words are aesthetics. Pinup, and anything with polka dots, and this kind of a silhouette I would consider like a rockabilly pinup girl style, or could be. You know, you could dress it up that way. This is already sealed. I don't want that. And retro. It's not vintage, but it is got a retro look. Coquette. I thought this had that kind of cute neckline that could be considered coquette. And then twee is, I think, more like a British term. But anything that I would imagine the, what's that name of that show? With that girl, Zooey Deschanel. Something about the New Girl or something. Maybe it's called New Girl. Anyway, anything she would wear, I would consider to be twee. I don't know if that aesthetic has really caught on, but this sold, so there's that. And because these dang things don't stay stuck, putting some stickers on the ends. Because it's Poshmark, I can use this free Tyvek mailer with the USPS priority mail on it, because they send you a priority mail label. This is going, if I didn't already say, to Missouri. And I didn't say what I made on it. I made $13.28. They sent me an offer for $22. I had paid $4.32. Marketplace fees were $4.40. Tomorrow is 50% off at one of my favorite thrifts, and it's not usually on Saturday, but I'm going to be going and checking it out. I was there today. I got just 4 things because once I realized there was a sale, I said, well, probably don't want to go crazy. Plus, their full price, it would be a little bit high, but I love to go on the 50% off day. Okay, answered that question. Keen women's shoes. Looks like I have 2 more things, and they're both shoes. These are a pair of leather Mary Jane slip-on Keens, size EU 38.5, US 8, Saratoga slides, Mary Jane, mule shoes, brown leather. Really great condition. These are going to Arkansas. I imagine you could wear these just with anything, like even in a casual work environment, you know, if you need some comfy shoes. can wear them outside. I wouldn't say hiking because Keens are typically like hiking shoes, but this sold for this sold for, what did these sell for? $29.96. They were a full price sale, plus shipping. The sell-through rate on these is 46%, and the way that I calculate it is through eBay's product research tool, and it only caps out at 100. So some people do sell-through rate where it goes over 100%, and you'd see a 46% sell-through rate, as it would be almost an equal number of solds and those left to sell. So it's pretty good. That is a pretty good deal. All right, let's figure out shipping. I could put these in a 12 by 6 by 6 box. I don't like to put shoes in poly mailers. So this is a 12 by 6 by 6 box. You can get these eBay branded. This is just a Uline, uline.com website where I get things sometimes. It's not like my main go-to, but they have pretty good prices on boxes. They have all sorts of shipping supplies. And bins and shelves. Bubble wrap. These typically go where the prices are low. All right, 12 by 6 by 6. Let's weigh it. This is going USPS Ground Advantage. Weighs 1 pound, 9 ounces. And shipping is $8.05. And someone in Arkansas is getting a pair of shoes. And I'm getting $16.66. Plus my cost of goods, which was $5.41, is coming back to me. And would I pick these up again? Probably. My marketplace fees were $10.10. So they promoted, I didn't even say. And cost of goods $5.41. Yeah, I think I'd pick these up again. Just want to make sure I'm not spending too much on something like this, because they sold quickly. They sold in 2 months. All right, last thing is a pair of shoes that I've had for a long time. I picked them up thinking they were so cute. Southwest boots, suede chukka desert booty shoes, lace up, boho. The brand is Tom's. It's hit or miss. Women's size 8. And I got these because of the Southwest, style to them. They kind of look like moccasins. I guess I could put that in there too. Man, they took a long time to sell. I was probably close to getting rid of these. I listed them a year and a half ago. I say 2 years and 2 months, but no, it was just a year and 2 months, I guess. So I had them listed for $25. I kept dropping the price. Sent an offer to watchers for $20. They accepted that. With shipping, they paid $28.50. My cost of goods was $6.48. Got these up at a thrift store in Denton, Texas, and my marketplace fees were $4.21. So let's figure up shipping. I'm just gonna get this 12 by 9 by 4. Be done with it. Just trying to find a pre-used box to recycle. Got a bunch in the garage I need to get to. Bring them in here. Just once I break them down, it becomes harder for me to tell what's going to fit. These fit nicely. I just need to put a little something on the side. It's upside down. That's okay. So 12 by 9 by 4. I'm curious, is that really, yeah, 12 by 9 by 4. And it weighs 1 pound, 8 ounces. And it's going to be $6.14 to ship. So my profit was $11.67. So glad someone liked these and bought them. They're going to Dallas. Not far. Okay, I think that is everything. Yes, let's check the dates on these to make sure. 24th, 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 24th. Okay. Going to my analytics screen in Vendoo, which is what I use to cross-post and kind of manage my inventory. And the last 2 days, I made $256.83 in revenue, $124.09 in profit. It says I sold 8 things, and I listed 4. Gotta get on the bandwagon here. Okay, yeah, did I have any Facebook Marketplace sales? A guy was supposed to come by and he didn't, so no, I did not have any other sales of mention. All right, y'all, I hope you have a great weekend, and if you feel like working on the weekend, just keep listing.